Hey, hello scrappers. I'm back out here in the workshop. It's Saturday right now, and if you're in the US, you know we've got the kind of Arctic blast coming down. I'm not sure if you can see the thermometer here in my workshop, but that's saying about 22. And I think that runs about 2 degrees cold, so it's probably maybe 24 in here. Got a bottle of water that's been sitting here and it's froze solid. I got it from my last video. Anyway, today got this compressor that came out of the a condenser unit on the last video. So thought I'd do something like I did here a little while back on how much copper is in that thing. Now there's kind of a controversy out there which is faster and which is cheaper for cutting these things up. I have videos where I used cutting torch, and some said it's faster to cut with a grinding disc. I'm not exactly sure how much acetylene and oxygen I use, but I'm guessing about 50 cents. And these discs right here, I get these on YouTube, Go Yonder cutoff wheels. They're about 1/16 of an inch thick, and they cut pretty good and they seem to last pretty, like a regular disc. I was getting them at Harbor Freight when they're on sale, and those discs run me about 60 cents a piece. These it seemed like I gave, what was it, $25 or something like that for 50 of these, so $26. So just over 50 cents a piece, and this has already got a little bit of use on it, so we'll see what we can get out of it. So I'm going to start cutting. Plug your ears. Yeah, it's a heavy one. It's all there. It's cutting through pretty good, and you see I haven't hardly used any of the disc yet. I just realized when I was holding on to the handle, the front handle, that I was blocking the view of the camera, and all you saw was a glove. Well, looks like all the workings are up here at the top, so that didn't really do a whole lot of good. I guess all the copper must be down at the bottom. I guess this may be built kind of backwards. So, sometimes you just never know. So I guess what I'll do, I'll cut it around down here, and then maybe make a cut somewhere right through here. Yeah, I'll just try to cut it. Or I could make a lengthwise cut and see what we got, but this in the way and that in the way, I'm thinking I have to come about through here. So, and probably down here, I might come up about an inch from the bottom. get it where it'll sit pretty good. Okay, we got some progress here. Yeah, that's a piece of plastic. Okay. Let me get a visual about how deep that is. That goes down in there pretty good. Getting a little oil coming out of there now. Yeah, that thing's got to be 6-8 inches tall there. So I think the next cut should be somewhere about there. Well, where that needs to be. Just turn that thing sideways so it doesn't roll off. A little cold on the hand, and handling that metal by hand too. I'm gonna cut this box off of here real quick. I want to get pretty close to that. Yeah, we got some wear on the discs now, so it's getting a bit shorter. I think we're just about there. Okay, I'll get the wire cutters. Cut that wire. That's most of the weight. Now, what I will do heard that thing pop. Sometimes if they don't come off real easy, then I'll make a second cut. Okay, I'll let that drain for a minute, and I gotta put on another disc. That's sure not gonna make it. So and then I'll probably bring that other, move the barrel out of the way. So we'll see you guys here in just a minute. Okay, so while I was off camera, I drug this over, put a new disc on, got my air chisel, the bit changed over on it, so it's good to go. One thing I'll do real quick, get us a bucket here and cover the scale. I can either turn it on, then zero it out, or just put it on there and then turn it on and it zeroes out. I guess you guys can, you know, kind of leaning up against it. It's zeroed out there. I'll try to. And now you can see the bucket and the dial, or the meter. So I'll set the bucket over here, just a little ice cream bucket. Like I say, with this heater, I don't try to heat this area. I got too many open spots in it, which I'm going to work on that during the spring and summer probably. Try to get some of that great stuff foam and foam a lot of it in, or it's not so drafty. It's just not too drafty at all. Got a little bit of ventilation, which is good. And that was something I was kind of wondering about before I started cutting into this. Remember the last one I did, I think I titled it, you know, is it worth buying these to make, you know, to make money on? And should have probably weighed the whole casing and everything, which I can probably pile that on the scale here. Yeah, I'll have to wait till I get it completely done where I can get this I can put this core on there too for the total weight. But I don't remember what I think it was 7-8 cents a pound for the whole unit is what Metal Check was paying at that time. And I had a guy that was kind of interested in selling me the compressors at that cost. And of course the one in the video just happened to be one that was mainly aluminum windings, but here we got all copper, which is what I was hoping. Okay, let's get the rest of the copper out. I'm not going to worry about cutting those strings right now. I'm just going to try to get this cleaned up and get a weight on the copper, and then we'll try to get a weight on all the other rest of the metal. And this is a little bit I made up. Cut that, took kind of a wider chisel bit, took the angle grinder, cut a V out of it, and then kind of angled it a little bit. The nice thing about having that greenhouse roof in there where the air compressor is, it's kind of keeping it a little bit warmer in there. Yeah, see that one's moving a little bit. That one moved to here. Just got to rotate it around a little. It's coming. Not breaking any speed records, that's for sure. This is just a little Craftsman air chisel. Seemed like it was about 50 bucks. I know, it's not Harbor Freight, huh? It would probably go faster if I cut the strings, just took individual piece sections, but not too shabby. And I still got a few pieces of this plastic insulation on there. But just to get an idea of how much we have, between the strings, tape, and plastic, may have to take an ounce off. We got 4 pounds, 3.8 ounces. Now saying 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Anyway, 4 pounds at about, what, $3 a pound? Be about 12 bucks. So, not too shabby. And it didn't take a whole lot of time to tear it down. Now to get some of our other weights. Yeah. Let me fold this rag in half, lay it on top, saying about an ounce. I'll zero it out, and we'll see how much weight. The scale goes up to 100 pounds, so, or 110 pounds actually. Pile some stuff on here. And one more piece. Get an idea. Balancing act here. Try not to get too close or I'm touching it. I'm not sure if you can see that. 47 pounds, 14.3 ounces. Almost 48 pounds. 4 pounds of copper. So we got a little bit there. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe, hit that like button, share it with your friends. I try to do a lot of how to tear stuff down videos. Starting to see more and more YouTubers doing that now. Plus little tips like, you know, for this, took this little piece of pipe, see if I can get in there where you can see it. Cut, I drilled a couple holes in it. Big holes here where I get my screwdriver in, and smaller holes for the screws mounted on there so it'll hold my air chisel in there nicely. This is just an old roll around toolbox I picked up for scrap metal and decided to use it for a teardown table. You see I got a few motors down there to tear down. But there's a lot of little stuff I reuse, like here the basket come out of a dishwasher. So I reuse a lot of stuff. I don't know if you can see that tray on the wall way over there that I got some oil and stuff on. That tray came out of a dishwasher, as did this one over here. Looks like my bottle froze up, which I It was like down to 9 degrees this morning. So, and hope everybody's staying warm out there. I know we're getting some brutal weather here in Oklahoma. We're setting records. I got a little pick over here. And it's up here on the magnet. These Harbor Freight magnets come in handy. Use this little pick to kick these off of here. Get this cleaned up and I'll throw it in number 2 copper. But that's how that is anyway. I still have the fan. It's laying on the floor over here. And I'm sitting there working on this, and you guys can't see a thing I'm doing, can you? I'm bad about that. Sorry. Yeah, I've got these off of here. But I've still got this fan over here, so I might do that in the next video. Tear it down, see how much copper we got in there. I don't remember how many pounds. I'd have to go back and watch the video again to see how much copper tubing I got out of that condenser unit. But here we got 4 pounds 3 ounces. Well, let's say 4 pounds 2 ounces. By the time I get the, you know, get the rest of that wire and plastic off of there. But still, that's, some places I guess are giving what, $3 a pound for copper. That's $12, and it didn't take much time to really cut it down. It cost what, 50 cents for the disc. So that's not too shabby. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Happy scrapping. You guys stay warm out there with this polar vortex coming down. They're saying 6 to 12 inches of snow between tonight and Monday morning, and then we're supposed to get another inch or 2 after that around Tuesday, Wednesday. So I haven't been out here in the shop much. Out here I'm total electric. I got like 100 amp service, and I was going to come out here and do the video here a couple days ago. Had the furnace on in the big room in there, and I was in the house, went to heat up a couple burritos and tripped the breaker, main breaker, out on the power pole. Guess I exceeded my 100 amp service, so turned that off. Last winter I did a lot of videos in there, but I decided I'm going to try to do as much as I can in this room, which I know I can't heat this room, but I got this little heater here where as I'm working here it's kind of blowing on me and kind of where my hands are, so it's keeping me somewhat warm. I know some of you guys have shops and have no heat at all, but this is about a $90, $100 heater there at Northern Tool. It works really good. It's 220. So, and it has settings down here. Now some of these will have 1, 2, and 3. The one is 3,000 watts, or the one is 3,000 watts, 2 is 4,000, and 3 is 5,000. This one here just has 2, or one is 3,000, and then the other is 5,000. And they work pretty good. I'm happy with them. I've got one hanging from the ceiling in the other room because the plan was to use the furnace to heat it up in there, where I got a little propane torpedo heater where I could get it heated up to about 40, 50 degrees, and then cut that off and turn on the other one, because these, as you can tell, these are pretty quiet, so I can actually do videos. If I try to run that other furnace in there, it'll drown you out of there. So I'm gonna get off here, call it quits, because I'm sure this video is probably about a half an hour long now, which a lot of my subscribers are saying they wouldn't mind if I made hour-long videos. But try to keep it informative, which some things I tear down take an hour. So I've still got to cut the as I call them, macaroni noodles off of the ends of these. The way these flanges are, sometimes if they're just little, I'll bend it and then cut on the outside. Sometimes it seems like it's easier, and usually just use the Sawzall, which as close as this is, I could probably just get in there with the angle grinder and probably make it a whole lot faster. So I may do that in the next video along with that motor, because it won't take long to clean that aluminum off of there and the copper, and then clean them noodles off. So I'm going to call it quits for this video, and we will see you guys in the next video. Please leave a comment if you would. If there's anything you'd like to see tore down, I can probably drop you a link to the video. I've tore down numerous items, especially if you can get back to some of the first ones. One subscriber said he couldn't go back that far, so not sure why. He may have been on his phone, but I can drop a link to one of the playlists or something. Maybe you can find it through the playlists. So we'll talk to you later. You guys stay warm. Bye bye.